Good morning, students. Welcome to Nelson School Distant Education System. Subject English Grammar for the grade 8th. So the topic is simple, compound and complex, and we are at simple synthesis. We'll synthesize two or more statements into one simple statement using adverb and adverbial. Now, as it already explained to you in the video link, that adverb is a word that add meaning to the verb, another adverb or an adjective. It shows how the thing is done, when the thing is done, how often the thing is done. Fine? Until what extent the thing is done. The first answer is, he answered me. His answer was correct. Now, as we usually do, first two steps will remain same. That is, circle the finite verbs. And after circling the finite verbs, try and change them into non-finite verb, keeping one finite as it is. Now, he answered. Answered is the first finite verb, so we'll circle. Was is the second finite verb, that also will circle. Now, how did he answer? His answers were, how were his answers? His answers were correct. Now, this adverbial you change to adverb. So, correct changes to correctly. So, you can eliminate this part. Because his answer, we are talking about, he has answered only. Fine, and was will eliminate. So, it becomes, he answered me correctly. He forgot his umbrella. That was careless. So, first finite verb is forgot. Second finite verb is was. Now, we have two finite verbs, and then this, because it shows how he is. So, it is he is careless. So, you will circle. This is the adverbial. So, now this adverbial careless changes to carelessly. So, it becomes, he forgot his umbrella carelessly. I met him only once. It was in the market. So, the first finite verb is met. Second finite verb is was. So, you got two finite verbs. Now, this is showing frequency. How often or how many number of times did you meet? So, it is once. So, this is adverbial. And in addition to it, the adverb is also this only. It shows frequency only once. So, it is, I met him only once in the market. So, this it, that is the meeting. Was is the helping verb, so we'll eliminate it. So, it becomes, I met him only once in the market. Number 5, I shall come back. I shall not be late. So, the finite verb is shall. Next finite verb is again shall. And I is repeated. So, as I have told you, I shall come back soon. Okay? Or you can say, I shall soon come back. If you will not be late, so you will come back soon. Next, he spent all his money. This was foolish. Now, spent is the first finite verb. Was is the second finite verb. Now, we got two finite verbs. Now, we'll go for the adverbial. So, adverbial is foolish. That will change to an adverb. That is foolishly. So, it becomes, he spent all his money foolishly. He kicked the goalkeeper. It was his intention to do so. So, the first finite verb is kicked. Second finite verb is was. Okay, now we're talking about the adverbial. So, intention. But when it changes to adverb, it becomes intentionally. So, it is, he intentionally kicked the goalkeeper. Or you can write, he kicked the goalkeeper intentionally. Next, I did not eat any of the poisoned food. This was lucky. So, did eat is the first finite verb. Was is the second finite verb. These two finite verbs you got. Now you have to go for the adverbial. So, it is lucky. So, it is, you will change to adverb. So, it becomes luckily. So, it is luckily, I did not eat any of the poisoned food. Or you can write, I did not eat any of the poisoned food luckily. Now, next is, he is very cruel. He killed her with a knife. So, he is then killed. And as I've already told you, you can go for eliminating the helping verb but not eliminating the action verb. So, now I'll eliminate this. He is cruel. So, we can change it cruel to cruelly. So, it is, he cruelly killed her with a knife. I visited the Taj Mahal. I often visit there. So, it is, visited is the first finite verb. Visit is the second finite verb. So, you got two finite verbs. Both are action verbs. Now, here he has told often. It's shown frequency. How often do you meet? I often go there. Okay. So, it is, I often visited the Taj Mahal. Because there stands for Taj Mahal only. Next, India won the match against Pakistan. It was unexpected. So, it is won is the first finite verb. Was is the second finite verb. So you got two finite verbs. Now we can eliminate the helping verb was and we'll change here the adverbial unexpected to an adverb unexpectedly. So it sounds India won the match against Pakistan unexpectedly. So in this adverb and adverbial full stop will not be changed to comma, as it was not even changed to infinitive. So you have to make sure that when you are solving your answers with infinitive method and with adverbial method, you should not replace full stop with a comma. Okay, for other four types you can replace it, but these two types it's not possible to replace full stop with a comma. The reason is we are eliminating the subject that comes behind. Now when there is no subject and you're directly beginning with a verb or the particular thing, so verb cannot be used with a comma because words make phrases, but a statement should have a subject also. So when subject goes missing, make sure that you're not supposed to replace full stop with a comma. So you can see in neither of the statement the comma is put. Okay, it is just because his answer I was cutting, I have to eliminate. His answer was, so for correctly you cannot put comma. Okay, so he answered me correctly. Now here also you see that was, this as eliminated. So this full stop is again not replaced with a comma, and simply there is a one word put adverbial, that is carelessly. So you have to make sure in infinitive and in adverbial we are supposed to synthesize but not supposed to synthesize statements with comma in it.